coffee's warm, the streets are slow. Morning lights spill soft and low. Pages turn beneath my hand. I trace the steam, I understand. The window hums with distant sounds. Footsteps echo city bounds. I sit alone but feel complete, in silence where the sun and stillness meet. At a table by the window where the golden moments stay. I don't need a single word, just the light to show the way. Here the world moves slow and sweet, and the quiet feels like home to me. You used to sit across from me. That corner held our history. Now the chair just holds the light, and it warms me without asking why. At a table by the window where the golden moments stay. I don't need a single word, just the light to show the way. Here the world moves slow and sweet, and the quiet feels like home to me. Some memories don't make a sound, they just linger all around, and I breathe them in like morning air. Still waiting at your empty chair. At a table by the window with a heart that's learned to stay. There's no need to say goodbye when the sun won't drift away. Here the light still finds my face, and I call this little corner grace. The night was soft, the sky was low. You brushed my sleeve so slow, I held my breath. You met my eyes and I nearly crossed that fragile line. My chest was full, my tongue was tight, the words all curled beneath the light. I smiled instead and let it go. But darling, I hope you know, I almost told you right then, right there, how much I needed you to care. The words sat heavy on my lips, but I let silence take the risk. I almost told you, and now it's all I miss. The car was warm, the road was long, the air was thick with half a song. I traced your name against the glass, a secret wish I let slip past. You didn't ask, but I still tried to say the truth with just my eyes. You looked away, you'll never know how close I came to letting go. I almost told you that you were home, that in your laugh I wasn't alone. The words were burning through my skin, but I just nodded once again. I almost told you, but I kept it in. And maybe love this timing's game where silence holds the loudest name. If I could go to that split breath, I'd say it now. No words left. I almost told you with every beat, but fear was quicker than my feet. Now all I have are quiet nights and dreams that echo miss green lights. I almost told you, but I said good night. Did you miss me after me? The sunlight hit like it had your heat. I smiled at a stranger, then felt so small, thinking maybe you don't think of me at all. But I still wear the coat you loved and dream of cities we spoke of. I hold my breath when someone calls, wondering if you miss me at all. Did you miss me after all? When the nights felt too long, did you stall? Did my name ever echo in your chest? Or was I just the part you left? I've been quiet, I've been strong, but in the silence I still fall. Tell me, did you miss me after all? I never wrote, though I almost did. Typed out high, then let it sit. Scared you move, scared you've grown, while I replay us all alone. And they say time will help it fade, but I just learned to hide the ache. Still every song, every waterfall asks me if you miss me at all. Did you miss me after all? In the dark, did my laugh still call? Did your fingers twitch when holding theirs? Or did you forget the way we cared? I've been calm, I've played along, but in my chest the hurt feels tall. So I ask, did you miss me after all? I won't ask you face to face, but if you pass this song someday, maybe you'll stop, and maybe you'll stop, and maybe you'll miss me after all. The sun still sets at 6:03. The streetlight hums in minor key. The cafe plays your favorite tune, but now it only echoes you. I smile the way I used to do, but nothing feels exactly true. The books, the rooms, the sky, the rain, they look the same, but not the same. Everything after you feels like a copy out of you. Like colors strange from something bright, like day that never quite feels right. I try to move, I try to change, but everything still calls your name. Everything after you is haunted by the you I knew. I meet new faces, say new lines, but every word recalls your eyes. The touch is soft, the hands are warm, but no one feels like your old storm. Everything after you feels like a scene I'm passing through. Like I'm just acting frame by frame in stories that forgot your name. I drink the wine, I breathe the air, but nothing real is really there. Everything after you is quieter but never new. Maybe time can dull the sound, but I still hear you all around. In songs I skip and dreams I fake, in all the choices I don't make. Everything after you is less of life and more of proof that some goodbyes don't leave the door, they stay and shape what comes before. I live, I love, I say I do, but everything bends back to you. Everything after you is me just trying to make it through. There's a melody I never learned. It plays each time the seasons turn. I hum along but lose the line, like something left outside of time. Your name still floats in silent air. Between the notes you're always there. A rhythm soft and slipping through a part of me that once was you. Half a song, half a heartbeat. You were gone before the downbeat. No refrain, no ending line, just a pause stuck in my mind. Every chord that didn't play still echoes what we couldn't say. The record spins but never ends. I hear you where the silence bends. A whisper tangled in the key that never made its way to me. Half a song, half a heartbeat. In the hush where you still meet me. Not a goodbye, not a sound, just a note that won't be found. In the space between the rain, I still listen through the pain. Some songs fade before they start. Some love dies in broken parts. I kept the tune we didn't sing. It haunts the room and everything. Half a song, Every breath I try to take feels like sound I cannot make. You sat across with eyes so kind, stirring coffee lost in time. We didn't speak of grand old things, just let the silence softly sing. A curl of lips, a nervous glance, my fingers traced a paper nap. You laughed, I blushed, we looked away, but somehow more than words could say. Half smiles and full hearts. You never needed a perfect start. No fireworks, no grand design, just quiet moments that felt like mine. You never said the word out loud, but in your gaze it echoed proud. Half smiles and full hearts, that's how real love tends to start. You asked about my favorite song, I said the quiet ones last long. You nodded like you understood, and that alone felt more than good. Half smiles and full hearts, like gentle strings on fragile parts. No promises, no rushing in, just space where something true begins. You never held my hand that day, but still I felt you in every way. Half smiles and full hearts, soft beginnings, tender sparks. People shine without a sound, like sunshine laying on the ground. And you were just that kind of light that made the simple moments right. Half smiles and full hearts, I carry you when days fall apart. In teacup rings and sidewalk skies, you live in places feelings hide. No need to name, no need to prove, just knowing quietly I choose. Half smiles and full hearts, and every day still falling for you. The photos lost their frame and name, the dates all blurred, they look the same. I try to trace back to the start, but all that's left's a fragile heart. Your voice is just a tone I knew, a song that fades but still comes through. The first hello is out of reach, but every echo still can teach. I forgot how it began. Was it laughter? Was it rain? All I know is how it ends, soft and slow and full of pain. No beginning, just this ache, a memory I didn't make. I walk through rooms we used to fill, but time has pressed them cold and still. Your touch is lost in shadowed air, but something lingers everywhere. I forgot how it began, if you smiled or if I ran, but I remember how you leave, like a breath I couldn't breathe. No first kiss, no start in flame, just the ghost of someone's name. Not every story has a page to mark the start or set the stage. Some just fall like drifting light and end in silence late at night. I forgot how it began, but I relive it when I can, like a dream I can't explain, like a song without refrain. If love was written in the sand, the tide erased where we began. We never said the word out loud, just let the silence wrap around. Your hand would almost reach for mine, but always stopped in borrowed time. I laughed too soft, you stayed too late. We met inside some twist of fate. We danced but never played the song. So how did it all feel so wrong? Maybe it wasn't love, but then why does it hurt so much? If we were nothing, just a phase, why can't I forget your face? If this was never meant to be, why is your ghost still holding me? Maybe it wasn't love, but it still broke me enough. Your sweater's gone, but scent remains, like watermarks from distant rains. No photos, titles, no goodbye, just questions hanging in the sky. Maybe it wasn't love, but then why does it feel so rough? If we were lost before we knew, why do I still ache for you? If we were never really real, why is this the only thing I feel? Maybe it wasn't love, but it still cut deep enough. Some stories never get their name, some fires never touch the flame, but I still wore my hands at night on something that was never right. Maybe it wasn't love, but I still write your name in dust. I still look for you in songs, even when I know it's wrong. If we were nothing from the start, then why'd you leave me torn apart? Maybe it wasn't love, but it felt like it was. Forgets how loud we were. The echo's gone, not even blur. No footsteps fall across the floor, just nothing and a little more. Your coffee cup still on the shelf, a ghost of you I pour myself. The clock still ticks but skips a beat, where once your voice made time feel sweet. Still not over the silence, it's louder than our fights ever were. Still feel the weight of quiet, like your breath froze in the air. It's not the loss, it's what remains, the hush between forgotten names. Still not over the silence, and I don't think I ever will. I play the songs you used to hum, but every note just feels undone. I speak your name just in my mind, but all it gives me is rewind. Still not over the silence, it wraps around me like a sheet. Still can't fill up the absence, where your voice used to meet me. The peace they say should come with time just echoes like an empty line. Still not over the silence, it knows me deeper than you did. No goodbye, no final door, just space where sound lived once before. No closure, just the quiet part that stayed behind inside my heart. Still not over the silence, it's how you haunt me every night. Still trace your voice in silence, like braille beneath the fading light. They think I moved on like I should, but if I could, I really would. Still not over the silence, still not over the good. Your coat stayed on the hallway chair, a week then two, till I stopped and stared. Your book still leaned against the wall, like nothing changed, like none of it would fall. The coffee lost your favorite cup, the mirror stopped reflecting us. I washed the sheets, they held your scent, but every rinse just came and went. The room forgot you slowly, one breath at a time. The echo turned to silence, the frame no longer shines. The light still hits the window, but it doesn't feel like June. The room forgot you slowly, but I still remember you. The lamp you broke still flickers soft, the record player gathers dust. Your keys were left but lost their sound. I found them once and put them down. The room forgot you slowly, like pages turn in sleep. each drawer closed on a memory I swore I'd always keep. The clock moved on without you, but time refused to move. The room forgot you slowly, but I never learned to lose. I talked to you like you were here, long after you had disappeared. The space grew used to just my name, but I kept listening the same. The room forgot you slowly, now nothing calls you back. No shadows on the table, no footprints in the track. But every night in quiet, you're more than just a ghost. The room forgot you slowly, but I miss you the most. The cup you left is still half full. The window breathes a golden pour. Your coat still hangs behind the door, but I don't wait here anymore. The chair across is empty still, but echoes know it always will. The silence speaks in quiet ways of everything we didn't say. We never said goodbye, you just faded like the sky. No last word, no gentle sigh, just a shadow passing by. And though I try, and though I cry, we never said goodbye. The spoons still rest where you once stirred, the softest trace of your last word. I pour the coffee, let it cool, pretend I'm fine, play the fool. We never said goodbye, you just faded like the sky. No last word, no gentle sigh, just a shadow passing by. And though I try, and though I cry, we never said goodbye. Maybe some love just slips away like sunlight, bleeding out the day. No closing door, no final line, just your echo crossing mine. We never said goodbye, but I still hear you in the night. A whisper soft, a stolen light, gone before I knew to fight. And though I breathe, and though time flies, we never said goodbye. I watched you leave, with words caught somewhere underneath. I smiled like I was doing fine, held a storm I couldn't find. You closed the door so gently, slow, like you already seemed to know. I let the silence take your place, still trying not to feel your face. What I didn't say still echoes in this space. It's louder in the quiet than anything I ever said out loud. The truth I couldn't find a way still lives in what I didn't say. I wrote you letters in my head of all the things I left unsaid, the questions I was scared to ask, that don't go hiding in the cracks. What I didn't say still lingers day by day. It's hidden in the rhythm, the footsteps fading down the hall. No answer ever came my way, just waiting what I didn't say. Some words are made of glass and fear, too fragile to be spoken clear. But now they ring like bells at night, too late, too loud, too full of light. What I didn't say still waits in yesterday, like morning that I missed, like a chance I can't replay. It haunts me in its quiet way, all the love in what I didn't say. Jacket's still behind the door. Your shoes don't walk this floor no more, but every room still holds your sound and echoes where you're not around. The clock moves slow, the light feels thin. I find you where you've always been, not in the pictures left behind, but somewhere deeper in my mind. You were never really gone, though the days keep dragging on. You're in the silence when I breathe, you're in the spaces in between. I try to move, I try to run, but you were never really gone. Coffee cools, but I don't drink. You cross my thoughts before I think. No need for words, no final line. You live in memories I can't define. You were never really gone, though the days keep dragging on. You're in the air, you're in the light, you're in the music late at night. I try to move, I try to run, but you were never really gone. here, though it's been so long. You're in the rhythm of my days, and everything I didn't say. You stay behind when time moved on. You were never really gone. Oh, you were never really gone. Oh. You closed the door without a sound, left the kettle slowly humming down. Folded blankets lit the flame, and every quiet thing you came. You placed your hand on Sunday books, smile between the steaming looks. No fireworks, no grand parade, just kindness in the life we made. You were the light in small things, in quiet coffee mornings, in the way you knew my thoughts without asking what they brought. Not in diamonds, not in rings, but in laughter, washing dishes clean. You were the light in small things that made my world feel seen. A note you left beside my tea, the way you always sat by me. You never tried to fix the rain, just held me softly through the gray. You were the light in small things, in worn out shoes and window swings, in late night talks without a script, in tears you never made me skip. Not in gestures made to show, but in moments only hearts would know. You were the light in small things that made the ordinary glow. Love's not loud, not always clear, it's in the way you stayed near. In every simple steady thread where something quiet gently spread. You were the light in small things, in doorways, mugs, and softened wings. And though you're gone, I still can see those little lights you left in me. No final word, no shining star, just love that knew right where we are. You were the light in small things, and that was always enough. We sat beneath the same dim light, but your eyes were further than the night. No thunder, no goodbye, just distance where a breath should lie. The steam curled from your untouched tea. The clock kept ticking patiently. I spoke a word that stayed unheard and folded back into the air. Your side of the silence felt colder than alone, like echoes with no answer, a quiet I don't know. We shared the same stillness, but yours was made of stone. Your side of the silence was where I knew you'd gone. The pages turned but didn't land. You traced the rim but not my hand. I smiled like I believed it all, but knew we'd built a final wall. Your side of the silence stretched farther every beat. I whispered just to test it, but nothing dared repeat. I wanted just a fracture, a sigh, a shift to plead, but Your side of the silence had no more room for me. Not all storms are loud, some leave without a sound. You left the room still breathing, but I felt the empty now. Your side of the silence still haunts the space we knew, and even now I listen to the hush that carried you. You never slammed the door, you just let the quiet grow. Your side of the silence told me what I needed to know. We never said goodbye, just watch the dust grow by. Your shadow lingered in the air, like secrets we didn't dare. And every room still whispers you, an echo soft and blue. Where the silence stay, that's where I find you every day. In the hush of fading light, you're the breath I lose each night. We had no ending, just a fate, and that's where you stayed. Your sweater's on the chair, I swear I still smell your hair. I reach for you, but you're not there. Only stillness, only air. And maybe love was never loud, but quiet hearts still beat so proud. I carry you in every space, in every calm and lonely place. Where the silence stayed, you're the ghost I can't escape. With no words, just what remained. In the quiet, unafraid, we had no ending, just a fate. And that's where you stay. You stay. Ooh, we're so